And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is a Saturday. The Saturdays are good. The Saturdays are good. It's November. Wait, okay, seriously. November hit about 4 months too early. I'm just saying right now, it's it's a special breed of when the heck did that happen over here? Oh, let's get into the mining and the crafting here. Hang on, I just got to check some stuff here. All right, nice. So, yeah, just had to make sure things were actually working everywhere. And yes, I'm still in the nether. It's a thing. We're gonna deal with it. But we're getting closer. Sadly, I was not able to work as much on the on the farm as I would have liked. So we're still here. Yes, Halloween is over. On the other hand, it's now cheap candy season, and that's a huge win. So you know, for those of you who are in the words, for those of you who have the ability to buy your own candy, yeah, it's awesome. Anyway, what I am going to be doing is we're going to start by sitting out, let's see. Yeah, I think this is where I was going to, this level. I'm going to start by figuring out where the heck this farm is actually going to be. So we're going to go out to here. It's going to be at this corner. Yeah, it's going to be fine. All right. So we're going to go this way. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead. Just plop this all down. And I don't need to, but I'm going to absolutely just completely outline this appropriately. All right. Said that the hope and dream here. Okay. Hi, I need to remember that I'm actually in another fortress and that bad things could happen. Okay. No, everything's fine here now. It's great. Just open this up. Anyway, so we're going to outline what I've decided is I'm going to use a 9-block or a 9-chunk area here. That ghast could be a problem. Okay, remember what I said it could be a problem? Yeah, I was right. Holy ghast monkeys, Batman. Holy cow. Okay, no, I'm not scared. Totally not scared. Yeah, okay, no, I'm actually very scared. Where'd that ghast go? Hi. Okay, no. Stop shooting me so I can shoot you. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. Okay, no. Hi. Are you fine? I hope you're fine. I'm fine now. We're great. Everything is safe and not on fire and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Oh, jeez, monkeys. All right. I was just sitting there saying the ghast could be a problem. It was. It very much was. Okay. But this is fine. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to run this through here. Whew. Yeah. You know, one thing, Chair, is I've learned getting older that I can't eat candy as much as I used to. And that's probably, it's annoying, but it's probably a good thing. All right, so this is one chunk. Just a second chunk. And I'm going to come out with the third chunk over here. Okay. Yeah, honestly, actually, what we used to do when I was a bit younger and we had younger children is every Halloween or after every Halloween, we would go to the store and buy big bags of candy because they were cheap. And then we would save them. And our kids would get Halloween candy in their stockings at Christmas. Because that's how we could afford to do it. Because turns out being a young parent is expensive. And being a parent of young children, also expensive. And the kids didn't care. They got chocolate and they got gummy bears or whatever, you know. The fact that it had spiders and witches on it and stuff didn't make any difference. And then we would take the Christmas candy and it would end up in people's Easter eggs. We would buy the Christmas candy when it went on sale, and yep, and it turns out it doesn't go bad in like 3 days. So no, we would save that for a couple of months and it was great. All right, how are we doing here? So that's 1 chunk, 2 chunks, and the next chunk. Okay. All right, so we're going to come out this way to light those up. Okay. And again, it almost feels like old school Minecraft. Have to keep the light levels higher than 7 to keep things from spawning. Okay. All right, so we'll get this all outlined. And that'll give me a better feel for what needs to go and what needs to stay in this fortress. Also, if I'd been smart, I'd have remembered what the coordinates were over here so that I could mark that. Okay. Wither skeleton. Wither skeleton. Whither are you going, skeleton? All right. He's apparently going over there. I just need to be sure I actually hit the skeleton and not a piglin, because that would just ruin. How did I miss? Okay. Anyway, yes. Light this all up. All right, so basically it looks like this line right here is going to be it. Oh, how's my fire resist going? Got another minute. Let's get another potion on the hotbar before we end up becoming a hotbar. You know, am I the only one who thinks the hotbar would be like an adult arcade or something? Not like one of those adult arcades, but like an arcade geared towards adults. It's like, yeah, we do video games and also adult beverages. Now, I don't drink the adult beverages, but I still think the hot bar would be the perfect name for such a place. Okay. Okay, dude, I don't need you to shoot me. Seriously, I really don't. All right. All right, so let's go ahead now. Now that we have an area here sort of marked out. Oh, I can get rid of the grid. Yeah. We'll dig out the rest of this fortress that's within that outline. And then I get to fill it in with more nether brick. And it does have to be nether brick, so keep that in mind. That's partly why I'm saving all of it, so, you know. And it's going to be up at this level, so. Okay, seriously, dude. You're annoying. Go away. You gotta watch out for those guys. The good news is the entire fortress is on fire, which should help keep the spawns down a bit. The bad news is my pickaxe is starting to die. I have alternatives, but still. I'm going to have to take a trip out to the Enderman farm in the not too distant future. I can see that now. But anyway. Yep, the kids would also get Valentine's candy in their Easter eggs because also cheap. Yeah. You go out February 15th, right? Oh yeah. All the fun. Okay. Actually, I think oh, right, that's going to be a whole tower. All right, that's fine. We'll just spawn proof it and call it a day. Oh, anyway, let's see. So what else is going on in the world today? Not much. It's Saturday. Recorded a podcast, as I typically do Saturday mornings. It was fun. Look forward to putting that one out. And, yeah. It's nice to be able to sit down and just talk about things without having to worry about, oh, am I playing the game? Yeah. All right. Once this is all in place, we get the floor underneath this. Then I think I'm going to go through, tear down the beacon. Because I'm not going to need that anymore. Actually, no, that's not true. I probably should keep that up. I've got a couple of other landmarks that I should delete. How am I doing? That's what I was looking for. I need to go find it. There was a mod that put the potion time up there on that top left or top right corner. Because I know my right from my left. I totally do. It's a thing. But that would be handy. I've seen a couple of people using such things, and I think I need it. I said nothing that really changes the vanilla gameplay. Just enough, just a little quality of life. It's like, yeah, please let me know how much time I have left on this potion before I get set on fire by all of the blazy goodness happening out here. I mean, seriously, there's so much blazing going on here. I think it's coming from Colorado or something. All right. Yeah. The one thing that's going to be, well, one of the things that's going to be an issue is going to be the magma cubes, because I am partly in a basalt delta. And they don't care about light levels, but I think once I get the minecart tracks in place, it's going to be okay. At least now I've got the idea of where everything is going. Right? I know that. Hey, yep, we're gonna be in this segment here, and it's gonna be fine. Also, let's just get rid of that deep slate. All right, how am I doing on time? 2.5 minutes. All right. So let's see. What is going on this week? Not a huge amount. It actually would have been my dad's birthday this week, which is a thing. Oh, what? Watch out for the silly gooses. Yeah, Halloween's over, so all the mobs have stopped wearing their jack-o'-lanterns on their heads, which is less of an issue in the nether. Yep. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got Thanksgiving coming up. I like Thanksgiving. I don't know about the rest of you, but I've always been a fan of Thanksgiving. Partly because I like food, and there was always lots of good food at my mom's house on Thanksgiving. That was just a thing. All right, you know what? Some of y'all need to go. Oh, well, he absolutely did. Okay. I don't want to risk some of these longer shots. I need to be sure that I don't hit piglins because that would be bad. Hi. All right. Yes, we're very much in the I need all the torches mode. All right, so let's see how we do it. We're doing okay, I hope. I hope we're doing okay. All right. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of this. We're going to have to come through spawn proof, you know, level out, all that good stuff. But honestly, this is becoming more of a project than I was expecting, but that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just got to do a larger project, right? And honestly, it's a large project that I don't know if it's even going to work, but you know, we'll hope. Okay. Again, just be careful not to hit. Okay, no. If he moved and I hit a piglin, I'd have been really cranky. Wither skeletons are jerks anyway, but if he were to have juked me into inciting a riot, that just would have been the ultimate wither jerk move. Hi. Oh, yeah. He has discovered that I'm here. Could you, like, not discover that I'm here? Thanks. Honestly, I should be trying to take a whack at him with my looting sword, but yeah, whatever. I'm building a farm to collect their heads. They shall soon be mine. Yes, they will be mine. They will be mine. I will have all of their heads. This is not even creepy. Ah, can I'm on fire. Okay. Let's take a moment to not be on fire. All right, awesome. Get a few more potions. I'm starting to run out of this box. Fortunately, I have a whole other shulker box, so it'll be great. Eventually. Again, keep the light levels at 7 or higher. Somewhere there's a pickaxe in my inventory, and I can even scroll to it. Sorry, computers are hard, you know. I just use them for a living. It doesn't mean I actually know how they work or anything. Now, it's surprising how often that actually comes up. I'm a systems administrator. I do a lot of stuff with Linux. And while I'm comfortable using a computer and Windows and stuff, I'm not a desktop expert by any means. And I keep getting people, it's like, hey, could you help me fix my printer? It's like, no, printers are evil. I have my own printer I haven't fixed. I don't want to fix yours. Yeah, I actually have a really nice printer. For some reason, it's not connecting to my Wi-Fi, and I need to get that sorted out. Okay, still have some room. Yeah, one thing I have learned: spend the bucks, get a small office printer or something. Don't get the $15, you know, HP printer of doom or whatever. Those things are you'll waste all of your money on toner. They're not worth the cost. Spend the money on a good printer. And yeah, I had an inkjet printer. We basically had to buy a new ink cartridge after every time we printed because we barely printed. Dude, no. Anyway, we barely printed, so the ink would expire somehow. Okay, dude, you need to stop getting in my way. I really don't want to accidentally hit you. And it would be an accident, but None of your homies are going to care. They're all going to drop down on me like the wrath of the nether or something. And eat my face. And I've mentioned before, face eating is not on my allowed activities list, okay? But yeah, anyway, printers. They have spawned in the nether and are just horribly evil. Okay. All right, so those are stairs. Those will have to come out. Now I'll replace those with blocks because I need everything to be up at this level. All right. And we got more. Cool. And take out some of the stairs. Yeah. All right. A mining we will go. A mining we will go. Hi-oh, the Dario. A mining we will go. So much mining. And, you know, a very minor amount of crafting, but so much mining. Okay. Yeah, some of that I may tear out. I don't know, but... Ow! What sort of ghastly nonsense is this? Okay. Don't tell me he shot and then despawned. That's just... He's being a cheater pants. Which is annoying because ghasts don't wear pants. Ah, there he is. Let's not get all sorts of dead here. Ah, got him. Yeah, yeah, you're right there, Chair. The ghast is an epic troll. That's just... This blaze is just annoying. Alright. See, there's a reason I prefer crossbows. They fire straighter, you know, but you can't put infinity on a crossbow. Which I find annoying. I'd love to be able to put infinity on a crossbow. Heck, I just wish crossbows were actually comparable to using an actual bow. But no. I don't mind that they're slower to load. You know, that's fine. But I would like to be able to keep one cocked and loaded in case things jump out at me and I can just unleash, you know, a flame arrow, which I can't do because they don't allow you to do that. Nah, sure, I could use rockets, and I have done so, and they work out okay. But I actually really prefer using a crossbow and stairs. Using a crossbow and fireworks going into a trial chamber, because it turns out, while the breeze can deflect an arrow, they do not deflect fireworks. Fireworks still explode and cause the breeze all sorts of fun and explodey goodness. So, yeah, big fan of that. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I actually need beacons is for the it's for a trial chamber, because I think I want to strip one of some of the copper. And so having a haste beacon there would be really handy. Okay, how are we doing on our... Oh, fire res only has like 30 seconds left. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind. Now, seeing as this fortress is over a lava lake, I would rather not dig straight down here and end up with that extra burny feeling. There we go. It's one less blaze to worry about. Ow. Oh, I've stepped in fire. Okay. Oh, yes. Yep. Silly magma. It's okay. For a minute there, I thought he was a lot closer than he was. Okay. That's fine. He can be over there. I think he jumped down into the lava, which is a wonderful place for him to be. They like the nice warmth. It's not unlike the temperature my wife likes to take baths at, so, you know. Alright, so, let's see. We are just about... We're actually just about done with what we're going to tear down. So, the rest of this fortress, it actually would be kind of fun to tear down, but it's not going to be required. That's going to be one of those projects that just over time, or if I'm feeling like I need a little bit of just quiet Minecraft time, I can come through here and tear down more of the fortress, but... Okay, dude. You need to stop. Okay? Alright. Fortunately, I don't need to worry about that guy or his offspring. They're all down there now, so... Alright. Nice. So now, it is time to start filling in the gaps. Sweet. Yeah, now I would really like to actually, maybe actually start on the mechanics of this farm. Oh, hey, I've got a whole section there I need to do. Okay, it's not a big section, it's just... But yeah, figure out where the death chamber is going to be, right? Because again, we need player kills here, right? Because if you want the wither skeletons to drop their skulls, which is the whole point behind this farm, we must in fact slay them ourselves. I mean, I guess a dog could do it. And I have built dog-powered wither farms before, wither skeleton farms before, but honestly, I don't think that's going to work particularly well here. And the reason being, with the dog-powered farms that I've had, you really need to weaken the skeletons before they get down to the dogs. The dogs need to one-shot the skeletons. And I am not doing a dropper farm, right? I'm not doing a farm that takes the skeletons up to a high level or one that will drop them 20 blocks and leaves them at 1 hit point or something like that. That's not what we're doing. No, what I'm doing is we're going to drop them off at a nice, safe little location where I can hit them with a looting sword and everything will be lovely. Why, though? Because it'll be fun and different. You know, also the looting sword should give some better results, and honestly, I've never built a farm this way before, so yeah, that's as much of a reason as any. Okay. Yeah, need to fill in all of these gaps here too, because the whole thing needs to be at the same level. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back out here too. We're gonna, once I get all of this in place, I'll go figure out where the AFK, well, I guess it's not necessarily an AFK spot, but where a spot is going to be. Again, yeah, the kill chamber. That's what I'm thinking about. And yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, see, that's the nice thing about some of those drop farms, right? Yeah, it's a one-shot kill on the wither skeleton, and that's awesome, right? What I'm hoping to try to do here is not so much make the death faster as making the spawning faster. So by scooping them up in the minecarts, the wither skeletons, and they get removed from the mob cap, which means other wither skeletons will spawn. Okay. So, you know, that's a good thing. Because, hey, if I can get more wither skeletons, even if they die slower, I should get better rates. But not entirely sure about that, so we'll hope for the best. Okay. The nice thing too is by setting this up so that they'll all the mobs that spawn on this platform will get scooped up by minecarts and dropped into powdered snow, is that it should work very nicely, but actually work even better for blazes. Now, ultimately, I don't know that I want blazes in the farm, but blazes you can't drop, right? You can't throw them down a drop shaft and take their health that way, because it turns out blazes can fly. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, so we've got a lot of space to cover over here. All right. Oh, fire resistance is almost up. That's cool. What do I do when I get really bored on the project? I go work on another project. But in this case, I'm still good. I don't think this project's going to take more than another couple of days. Now, there will be some parts of this, like spawn-proofing the area around it, that's going to take a while. And that's just something I'll pick at from time to time. But yeah, I find if I get getting bored on a project, I go work on another project. Which is why so many of my worlds are full of half-finished builds. Okay, I also need to be sure I go back and add enough torches to keep this spawn-proof. Eventually, all of this fire and all of these torches are going to have to get put out, but that's okay. Yeah, so some of this is going to get tedious. But as we discovered a while back, I'm selectively lazy. Right? I will sit here and I'll absolutely do all of this crazy tedious work because, yes, I want to do this. But then there are other parts it's like, yeah, no, that's just boring and I am not doing that. And it is very much a selective thing. And I don't know what necessarily triggers all of it, but all right, let's get our fire res potion again. But yeah, I was... But also, sometimes when I get bored on the project, I change the project. Not go to a different one, but do something a little different. I was going to take down this entire fortress except for the spawn platform. I'm not doing that. Because there's only so much of that I can take. That's just starting to get a little bit much. Oh, hey, I am out of the bricks. Okay. But I do have to go through and spawn-proof as much of it as I can. That was why I was going to tear it down, because it's definitely spawn-proof if it's not there. But I'll go through and cover it with buttons or pressure plates or something. If Snooper has anything to do with it, it'll be pressure plates. She likes the clicky clicky. But whatever it is, it just needs to be something. Carpet is a little bit too flammable. Also, I don't think I have that much carpet. I mean, I do have a wool farm, but I'm never there, so it's not really restocking much, you know. Okay, you and your friends need to stay out of the construction zone. Okay? I don't want any of you to get hurt by my hand. If you get hurt by somebody else's hand, that's on you, but because then they want to file for workman's comp and they riot when I laugh at them, and that's just unreasonable. So, you know, silly. Okay, but we don't have a whole lot left to do here, so now one thing I am going to have to do. Well, I'm going to have to go back to my base anyway, because I'm going to have to start stocking up on iron and wood and stuff to make the rails. Gold, because I'm going to need powered rails, things like that. I'm not entirely sure how much gold I have. So we'll see where we're at as far as gold goes. I may have to spend some time at my gold farm. Though I think I've got some. I might have some gold ore that I can smelt up too. I have been somewhat obsessive about collecting all the gold that I've been finding. And I'm in a mesa, my base, so there's a lot of gold sitting there on the ground. Wise man once said, "There's gold in them thar hills." And they were right. Yeah, it's getting there. It still has 627 durability, so at worst, I've got another 600 blocks I have to worry about. But it also has Unbreaking 3, so it'll be all right. I'm not going to be doing a huge amount of digging at this point. And if I need to, I've got some other pickaxes. I don't have any more netherite pickaxes, but I've got some diamond ones. And turns out they break things too, so. Yeah, because I think I went through and enchanted up a spare set of diamond gear. I said it's diamond, but you know, it's fine. And we'll see. It actually won't be too far if I really wanted to. And maybe I will. We'll see. So I've got some villager trading I have to do anyway, so yeah, to get some redstone. Because I don't have enough redstone for this project. I'm going to need redstone blocks, and I just don't have that many. I've got about 15 or so, and I'm going to need at least, shoot, probably 3 stacks. So it'll be fine. So we'll see. I'll do a little bit of villager trading, and hopefully that'll get things up. You know, I've been thinking it's been light level 7, but I wonder if it's actually 11 for blazes and stuff to spawn. That's a possibility. That is absolutely a possibility. You know, it's not something I've been paying a lot of attention to, but hi. But I can see it. All right, so, you know, this is going faster than I thought, so this is good. All right. Back, and I'm out of... Hi. I would like more bricks, please. Oh, how's my... Okay. It's like 2 more minutes of fire res. We're good. Good. Yeah, it said there are a couple of places I'm going to have to take down... just take down a little bit of extra land. So that, I think, needs to go. Though that might be slightly out of range of the beacon. Yeah. And there's some other places around here that are definitely just easier to destroy. Like this little patch of land down here. That might be easier just to dig out than it would be to spawn proof it. But all right, so I think we are okay. All right, where'd you go? Hi. Could you not be way up there, please? Thank you. Appreciate ya. All right, so I think we're gonna be okay for the time being. There's a lot of places that need to be spawn proofed, but I think for now we're good. So I think the next step is going to be, let's get some rail, get some minecarts, and also figure out where the center of this farm is. And honestly, that's probably the next step. So let's get up into the ceiling before my fire resist wears off. That would be great. Jeez. That guy scared me. Yeah, all of this I think we'll need to button up too, just to be extra safe. All right. So yeah, we've got some good things, I think. That's good things going. So yeah, it's just going to be a matter of trying to figure out where everything's going to be. All right, up we... Whoa. Oh no, Minecraft, do not... Oh, I was going to say, is it hanging? No, I just hit my head. Okay, good. That would have been really annoying. All right, so all of this is going to have to get spawn proofed too. Because I don't want stuff spawning back here either. All right, so let's figure out where the center of this farm is. Now, it's 3 chunks, so we should have an odd number, which means we should have an actual center to this farm. All right, so let's free cam out here. And I'm going to F3G. So we're going to put the center of the farm. Let's call it this block. 311 and minus 313. So 311. I need to go this way. And 313. So we're going to be over here somewhere. So ways down. Okay. All right. So 313 and 311. So yeah, somewhere around here. Where are my torches? All right, so 313 is this way. And there's going to be a lot of digging that's going to have to happen here too, so Woohoo! All right. Well, that's good to know. So 311 is this way. Awesome. And this is where that haste beacon is really shining. All right. So right here is going to be the center of the farm. It might not be the exact center, so we might have to shift some things around, okay? But this is basically where we're going to need to be. Is right up here. Okay, the good news is I have haste, so cleaning this out is going to be relatively easy. I'm also going to have to take this down a little bit, I think. Also, I could use some of this blackstone. Not for this project, but I've been thinking I might use some blackstone in my base for the bottom of the base, which would be handy. All right, so how... Oh, that's big. Okay, we've got a lot of space here, so that's good. All right. Good. Right, so basically what's going to happen... I've got some bedrock here. All right, I think what I'm going to do is let's take this down one layer. All right, so we'll come down here to Y120. And that's going to make things a little bit happier, I think. We'll just have a little bit more room to work with. I don't think I'm going to need redstone above me, so I'm not going to have to dig into the bedrock or anything like that, but I think I want to give myself a little bit extra room up here. All right, so that we've got some space. Okay. And I'm definitely going to have to dig out some space coming out this way. So let's, because I'm going to need, wow, does this go all the way? All right. Yeah. Try to figure out where things are. Okay, so I think I'm going to need to angle that down a bit. Oh, just my beacon hole. That's cool. Yeah, I think this is going to have to angle down a bit on both sides here, so... Okay, I can make that happen. Because here's what I'm thinking. Okay, let me walk you through the thought process here. Again, we're talking, here's the center of the farm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have minecart track that runs back and forth here, probably with 2 blocks in between each section of rail. And then it'll whip back and forth, and I think I'm going to have 2. I think that'll be the nicest. 2 sets of rail, so we'll get 2 minecarts going back and forth. And actually, we'll end up with more than 2 actually on the track at any one time. So that'll swing through here, scoop up the mobs, and then we'll angle them up, and they'll slide on a track that goes back and forth and zigzags up and drops them back up here. Okay? And they'll drop into a kill chamber right about here. And it should be good. Hey, Wall, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day over there on Twitch. It's another lovely Saturday. So yeah, so that's the idea. Unfortunately, getting everything up here and getting all the track in place, that's going to be a little bit of a hassle, but it shouldn't be overly crazy. So let's go ahead and, one, pack a bunch of this stuff up into a shulker box. As I said, I am going to actually want to have the blackstone and stuff. All right. And yeah, what's going to be the best way? I'm going to have to figure out a better tunnel or something. Also, let's not accidentally walk off that edge. That seems like a thing that would be bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to need to get some form of nice tunnel coming this way. Because I don't want to have to deal with breaking it out any more bedrock. So we'll just take this. All right. Okay, turn off the grid. And where, oh where? There's my base. Yeah. All right. So I think since we've got a little bit of, we're here a little bit of a pause, and I'm going to be flying right by it anyway. I'm going to come over here. We'll take the portal out to the end. I'll heal up my tools, and then we'll do some trading up with some villagers so I can get some more redstone. And excuse me. Sneezes. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, so this is I'm an adult. This is how I spend my Saturdays as an adult. All right. Actually, I could just fly off this way. Very carefully, because I'm going to be honest, flying out to this platform always scares the pants off me. Just seriously, I end up pantsless. It's bad. Okay. All right, so that's going to be a thing. Where's my ender chest? Grab my other pickaxe just while I'm here, since I want to heal up both of those. All right, and away we go. And I have hostile mob sounds turned off, so this is a much happier farm this way. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Enderman farms like that do drop things and stuff like that, which is right. So these are one-shot kills, but they tend to be slow for weird reasons. So this one takes a couple of shots per Enderman, but once you're going, you tend to be wiping some out every swing anyway. So this works. Okay. And this is about as dead simple an Enderman farm as you can get. As soon as I heal up my other pickaxe, I'll show you what it looks like if you'd like. But it is, I said, seriously old school. But obviously, I'm not lacking for Enderman here, so. Or Enderman skulls, for that matter. Yep. Do I like to stream or make videos more? Streaming. 100% streaming. Videos. I don't know. I have a hard time with videos. I mean, aside from the fact that editing is a pain in the neck. I don't tend to improv as much when I'm doing a video, and so they tend to not be as fun. Yeah, see, this is the farm, hyper simple, and we get all the Endermen, and it's great. And I've made like tutorial videos and stuff, and those are just boring. I mean, they're fine to. I'm glad I've got a couple of them. Tutorials are why I'm in the YPP now, but yeah, they're boring for me to just to deal with. All right, and we're back. Awesome. Okay, and I can turn off the gamma override for now. So yeah, streaming is just a lot more fun, and honestly, I'd prefer spending time, talking with chat than dealing with everything else. Do I really need 18 trillion ender pearls? All right, we'll throw them in there anyway, because whatever. All right. All right, so let's see now. Let's go ahead and put my fortune pickaxe away. So yes, I do like to talk to all of you in stream. It's, that's what makes streaming fun, both as a streamer and as a viewer. I think is that, hey, we can be interactive. All right. All right, so we now have, I do not need any of this netherrack. Okay. So, let's go get some emeralds and start buying up all the redstone I can get my hands on. Okay, I don't know what I've got in the way of iron up here, so we'll... Yeah, there's not been many people here. Yes, that is something I am acutely aware of. Oh yeah, we have plenty of stuff here. Okay. But hey, if you get your friends all to come watch, it'll be great. It's the life of being a small streamer, Definitely not one of the hermits or something who's got, thousands and thousands of viewers. Or even like my friend Mandolin, who just got Twitch partnered the other day and is doing good stuff. So, All right. So, all right, we've got villager grind here for a little bit. But this is just one of those moments. Like, all right, I'm gonna need all the redstone, and I just don't have it. And I'm not gonna go mine for it. That would be silly. And I don't have a witch farm or anything like that, so here we are. How long have I been streaming? It's coming up on 10 years. Out of emeralds. Oh, which is annoying. Should have brought more of the emeralds with me, but that's all right. 'Tis okay. It's all right. We'll just load up on more emeralds from these guys and keep the dance going. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm going to need crazy amounts of redstone blocks to make this all work. But the one thing that's going to be really annoying is ghasts. I mean, ghasts are always annoying, but we're talking serious annoyance levels here. Because as I start to build that, the track up to the kill chamber, they're just going to be trying to shoot me off and breaking my rails and maybe breaking the redstone blocks. I don't remember what the blast resistance of a redstone block is, but... Alright. Okay. I stream kind of long. I don't know. I certainly have been streaming for a long time. Not necessarily this morning. Only been Well, I've only been live for an hour, so, you know. But it turns out there's no expiration dates, you know? I like streaming, so I stream. All right. Oh, you're going to refresh already? Oh, I love it when they do this. Oh. Never mind. You're not going to refresh. I mean, some of them are. I must have just caught a couple of them in a weird state. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and collapse that. Let's go pick up those emeralds I left flying all over the place. Hi. You gonna unlock again for me? All right. I think we're done for just about today. Or at least this Minecraft day. Lovely. Yep, I need to get all this. This is one of those things. You're asking earlier, Chair, I think it was, you know, what do I do when I get bored with a project? I don't work on it. I have some things I need to do, like I need to finish the decorations and stuff in here, get the elevators up to the top level and all that stuff. I just haven't done it. I'll get there eventually. Well, eventually the vibes will be fine. We'll do all the vibes. Hey, how's it going there, Zycon? Hope you're having a fabulous day. This fine and glorious Saturday morning on all of the places. All right. Yeah, right now I'm trading so that I can buy enough redstone blocks so that hopefully I'll have enough to actually get the minecarts going. So if not, we may have to do this in a couple of trips, but okay. Guys, nope, they're not done. All right. We have dinner and right, Fortnite. Yes, that's a thing. I have played Fortnite. I mean, it's been probably 6 years since I have done so, but all right, let's see now. What do I have in the Rails box? That's not a lot. That is definitely not a lot. All right. Cool. We're gonna need more. They're having an entire season collab. Oh, that'll be fun. Yep, I remember watching The Simpsons when it first aired and decided that show kind of was not for me and haven't really watched it since. What's that? What am I looking for? Oh, gold. That's what I'm looking for. I've got copper. Okay, got some gold ore. All right. Yep, we're going to mine out this ore. Looks fun. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff out there. All right, let's grab the fortune pick. I may stop by my gold farm. It's a little bit out of the way, but since we're going to be on the nether roof anyway, I just see what I've got hanging out over there. Because I'm going to need a fair number of gold rails to pull this off. And while I have some, obviously, I don't think I'm going to have enough. All right. Stack plus. That's better than nothing. Let's go throw this in the furnace, and then we'll go get some of the other things we need. so. All right, so we'll throw that in there. Let that feed the furnace array. Fuel is kind of low, but I think it should be enough to cook up that gold. All right. So we'll let that do its thing. I've got some iron in the box. Let's grab another stack of... Yeah, we'll grab another stack of iron blocks. Just to be sure I can craft enough rails to make this happen. Plus, I do need some... that's not the box. Let's try this again. There we go. I'm also going to have to craft some more minecarts. So, yeah, we'll grab another stack. If that ends up being too much, I'll put some back. All right. Let's see, what else should I need? Wood, probably. Wood is good. We're going to need some of that, too. Which I left in my ender chest, which is fine. Okay. All right, so yeah, we should be good. You're bored in your single player. I cannot talk. You're bored in your single player world. So it built a trap for no reason. And then you fell for your own trap. That's fair. I have a bad habit of just falling, so, you know. I don't know why I made myself a bridge I have to parkour over. That just seems really silly. Okay, this is almost done. So I think it was a stack in 24 that I put in there. So we should be done with this fairly soon. Okay. So we'll throw that in there. Oh, I probably don't need to bring all of this, all of these emeralds with me. Okay, we're about done. I think we're probably pretty close to being done with the gold. All right. Let's go see if I can buy some more redstone. Actually, I won't be able to buy more redstone today. I've got to sleep. Give the villagers a chance to reset their trades. Yeah, see what I'm thinking. So I need to bring the bottom of this base down. So I think I'm going to like take some dark blue, do that to bring that down, and then use some blackstone underneath. I might do the same thing along the top here too, as a dark blue ring, and then whatever's happening on the top. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't figured out what I want to do over there yet. So, what's happening at the top level of this structure? It's going to be something. I'm fairly convinced something is going to happen up there. I just don't know what. All right. I've discovered a usability flaw in my base. Getting around is not always as easy as I want it to be. All right. Have you guys refreshed yet? Not quite. Okay. All right, we'll let them refresh. We'll get another round of redstone going. And then we'll head back to the Nether and start working on the platform. In fact, this is a good chance for some reason, and it's probably all the soda I had this morning. I need to run to the restroom, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Or I'll even mute the copper golem. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in just a moment. Hi, how you doing? Here, get in the... Sorry, just get in the boat, okay? I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Here, well, your friend wants to get in the boat. See? And see, it's fine. We're all gonna be fine. You'll love it at your new home too. Here, get in the boat. You can get in the boat. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that'll not both of you. What is wrong with you two? Okay, I am back. Let's see if these guys have refreshed their trades. Yes. Perfect, because redstone is awesome. All right. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it's gonna take so many redstone blocks to make all of this happen, which is fine, but also gonna be painful. Oops. Here, let's see if I can get one more round out of these guys. That would be extra handy. All right. And gotcha. Okay, hopefully this will be enough. You know, sometimes it's like I'd like it to be enough, please. That would be great. All right. Put the emeralds away. All right. Well, let's go make some rail. Hopefully it should be good. Hey, how's it going there, Foppy, over there on Kick? Hopefully you're having a fabulous day. All right. That's weird. Why isn't Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry, I've got weirdness going on in my setup. It happens. We're fine. Let's see. So I've got plenty of wood. I've got iron. I've got the redstone blocks. I have some gold. Yeah, we'll stop by the gold farm. I said it's a bit out of the way, but we'll swing by the gold farm, see if I've got gold there, so I can be sure I've got enough to make the powered rails when I get this farm going. Because that would be a real pain in the neck if it wasn't. All right. And away we go. All right, so we'll also turn the gamma override back on so y'all can see a little bit better. And let's head to the gold farm, which is it's over this way somewhere. Said we'll have to fly past the hole in the roof that takes us down into that fortress. All right, this is going to be fine. Right. Oh, whoa, hang on, wrong button. That's all right. This is where I want to be anyway, so we're good. All right, so do I have any gold here? That would be a nope. Oh, or a total yep. Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. I just had done stuff with it already. Cool. All right, let's do this. Put that back in there, that back in there. And hopefully that'll be enough gold. Yeah, I don't have anything here auto crafting. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad. I could probably pull stuff out of here. I have to take a look. Because this is all coming into... Yeah, it's all running along this. This is pulling out the ingots. So I might be able to pull this down and auto craft not the nuggets, but at least the ingots. I don't know. It's a thing I can worry about later. It's not a problem I need to solve today. What I do need to solve now is all of the rail that's going to be going down in this Blaze farm or Wither Skeleton farm, actually. All right, so step one. Let's go ahead and craft things. All right, so actually, I'm gonna need this box out. All right, so let's grab all the stuff. Got some rail. I think the first thing I'm going to need is some powered rail. So let's grab some of that. I think powered rail requires gold or redstone dust, if I'm remembering correctly, and that's always dangerous. Okay, yes. Honestly, that's probably enough. I'll take it. All right. And then let's get some... Let's get some more sticks, shall we? All right. And let's get some iron, because I'm definitely going to need some more regular rail here. Will I craft too much? Probably so. Yes, 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 I will. But hey, we'll go with it. All right, so let's go ahead and craft those back into blocks. All right, nice. So this should be good. We'll go ahead and grab those redstone blocks because I'm going to need them. The other thing I'm going to need is let's go ahead and potion up here. Yeah, my potion supply is starting to get a little bit empty here. All right. All right, and let's go ahead and bring this with me still. Probably should have crafted up another crafting table, but that's okay. Okay, so here we go. Oh, yes. We've got all the friends. Hi, friends. Not too concerned about them. But, all right, let's go ahead and get this going. So, I believe this is the way we're going to do it. So, we'll... this is the question. Do I want to run powered rails across the whole smash? That would be a lot of powered rails. Let's not. Okay, let's not. However, I'm going to go ahead and power that. Okay. And we'll power until we run out right there. Okay. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the the grid. And what I want to do, I think, is we'll come this way because the powered rails, it's about 8 blocks. So let's come here roughly the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then starting right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so roughly the center here, whatever this happens to be. Okay. Oops. I would really like to not lose those powered rails. That would be great. All right, so we'll run this way. And do they... Oh, it actually, yeah, because it will go the whole chunk, won't it? Because it'll go like 8 blocks in each direction. All right, cool. I can live with that. And then we're going to run... Actually... Oh, darn it. Just keep some nether bricks in my inventory because I'm going to need them. All right. So then basically every couple of blocks here, we're going to come in with some redstone. So 1, 2, there. 1, 2, there. So yeah, so it's going to be this type of thing. Okay. All right. All right, so that's all powered. This now obviously I'm going to have to come back around this way. Right? So we'll have powered rails that go like this. Honestly, I have enough gold. Maybe I will just make it all powered. I guess I can do that. It's going to be a little bit... Well, it's not even just a little bit. It's going to be really expensive, but that's okay. We'll make it work. So somewhere around the middle of this block right here, call it. Let's come down maybe whoa. All right, so much for that rail. All right, so we fully lit here? Yeah, we are lit. All right. Awesome. So it's going to be the same thing. We're going to come down this way. Doing my fire resistance, doing okay. All right. So yeah, so every 2 blocks. 2. Or I guess technically every 3. 2. 3, we'll do that. Okay. Like so. So we bring the regular rail across this way and then back with the power. Ooh. I may be making a horrible mistake. Yeah, I can see myself making a horrible mistake here. Because this, let's see, this thing, it's 3 chunks, which is 30, well, it's 9, but it's 3 chunks long. Oh, that is going to be a lot of powered rail. So let's go with, hey, maybe I don't want to make it this long. All right. Yeah, you guys are just in the way. Okay, just letting you know. You are all in the way, and you need to not be here. Right? Absolutely. What did I just say about you not being here? All right. So, yeah, I think let's go and do it this way. Redstone block. That goes there. I mean, come on, out you go. I still need a block here for the minecarts to bounce off of, but yeah, I might want to going to deal with this a little bit differently. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this down both sides, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's probably going to be way too much powered rail. So let's do it this way. Let's come. Eek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I at least come out the same number of blocks on this side? No, obviously not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm just going to put some regular rail in the middle here. I think just to save some resources. Okay, let's see if I can do this without destroying. Nope. That haste beacon, man. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that what I did on this side too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Does it have to be symmetrical? No. Am I going to make... Ow. Hi. Apparently I'm on fire now. Could I not be on fire? That'd be great. Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, and I don't have my fire resist or my fire protection armor, so I have some, or at least a helmet. I'm not wearing it, but I have it. Okay. All right, we'll just slide this over here. And so yeah, this center chunk will be fully powered. Okay, and then yeah, we'll go like this. And if I decide to later, I can bring it back and do powered rail for the whole thing, but for now, we'll just do it this way. All right. Yeah, one of the concerns that I have, aside from the fact that, oh, hey, this rail is really expensive, is that, yeah, am I going to have enough to do the whole thing? But, oh, hi! Where did you come from? Probably Sheboygan. The blaze... The magma cubes are always from someplace weird like Sheboygan or, I don't know, Wasamata or something like that, you know? They're never from someplace normal like, you know, Cleveland, Denver. No, it's always someplace weird. On the plus side, I apparently have one of their heads, so that's a win. All right, cool. All right, so I guess I shouldn't say Sheboygan is weird. I'm sure it's a wonderful town full of wonderful people. That is just really weird to say. Okay, we're going to not fall down that hole, I think. I mean, I know that would be weird, but yeah, I'm all for the not falling down the hole section of this. Ow. What did I just say? Not fall down the holes. Okay, now they're mad because I was just over there and saying unkind things about Sheboygan. Okay, where did you come from? There was nobody there. Okay, I mean, I know this is it's a nasty place full of ash and stuff, and yes, it's your home, but stop. Okay. What are we doing on our fire protection? Okay, we got that going for us. Got all of the not being on fire happening here, so cool. Oh, anyway, yeah, so this is perfectly safe. You know, I titled this stream, you know, Wither Skeleton Farm Prep. We might actually get to building the farm. I'm seriously building the farm today, which would be awesome. Yeah, because that would be something that I would like to do. Okay, how are we doing on the gold? Not too bad. Okay, so this will go back this way. Oops. All right, now what I want to do is, one, I am going to have to spawn-proof that, but we'll... There. Oh, hi. Okay. I want to start rail here on the other side as well. Okay. Again, could you, like, not? Thanks. All right, and then... Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and cut these redstone block holes all the way across. 1, 2. Just so that I'm consistent. You know, because that's a problem I have. I am inconsistent. And I have the memory of a steel sieve. Everything just sort of flows through it. So, okay. So assuming I counted correctly, which is always an interesting assumption. Okay, should be all right. So the plan is we'll eventually get all of the stuff flowing through. Hi, guys. Let's make sure we've got all of this stuff going on. Okay, hi. I'm not here to farm blaze rods. I'm not. I have a blaze rod farm. I don't... All right, anyway, we'll worry about those other guys later. In any case, this goes to here. Okay. How am I doing on my fire resist? Not ideal, but... Oh, I should... Let's get the redstone holes all the way across. Because, yeah, I need to do that. Hi. All right. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. The good news is I don't think this is gonna take quite as much redstone as I was fearing. On the other hand, yeah, there's... Oh, good. All right, so yep, definitely. No, it's not that I screwed it up. I didn't. It's that it's the problem. Oops. Okay. I would like to catch those redstone blocks. Okay, fine. At least that one I can get back. Okay. Now the problem is going from the other side. Okay, so that's going to go there. That's going to come out. All right. So, ow. Oh, yeah. Set me on fire when I'm not looking. That's kind of you. All right. We have one of these boxes has potions in it. There we go. All right. Bottles can go in there. Magma cream can go in there. Let's grab another couple of potions. Because, yeah, that'll be easier. Right. Carrots. Oh, I should... Well, doesn't matter. I should put those blaze rods in there too, but... Okay. Alright, so that goes there. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, well, I'll get this sorted out eventually. Yeah, there's going to be a gap where there's only like one block separating them. And I want that to be in the middle. All right, so that's going to not be that. That's going to not be that. All right, so... Oh! Woohoo! And I, for one, am grateful for the elytra and also not dying. Okay, no, we're good. We're all sorts of not dead, and I'm happy for that. Also, you guys... Stop. Soon they will not spawn here, and that will be great. Oh, I'm going to have so much magma cream after this. Which is fine, because I went through a bunch of it making fire resist potions. Alright, thank you. Alright, so 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Okay, I believe this is mostly solid. Okay. 2. I think we'll come in. Alright, so 1 from that side. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. That side. And then... Okay, I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it like this. I'm a little bit concerned about minecarts colliding, but I think they fixed that bug, so that'll be great if they actually did. Okay, we've got so many blaze. All right, cool. All right, so let's slide over this way. So I've got them in this row. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get the... This is why I've made all of those fire resist potions. Because I'm burning. All right, we've got all the fun going here. All right, so how are we doing, team? We're doing okay. We're hanging in together. It's going to be great. All right, so... Yeah, apparently this row here. Okay, that's cool. All right, I'll end up putting a bunch of this back, but... All right, so that goes there, to there, to there, to here. Okay. All right, so that goes like so. Nice. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to get all of our happy little redstone blocks in place. And what did I do? It was 1, 2. Yeah, it's basically 2 blocks and then they collide. All right, nice. So 1, 2, there we go. 2, there we go. Let's get this side in. 1, 2, there. Okay, I was going to say, why can't do these not go where I think they should go? It's because I can't count. Counting to 3 is too hard. Okay, this is just what we've learned today. Counting to 3 is way too hard for me. Okay, and then we regular minecart track here. Till this one right there. Uh-oh. No, you do not get to push me off the platform. That's not how this works. Ow. I don't know who's hurting me. And why am I not still... Okay. Oh, there he is. I see. You guys were hiding in the fire. It's clever. Annoying, but really clever. Okay. These silly geese, you know. I mean, they're not actually geese. Geese are meaner than they are, but okay. Yeah, for those of you who have ever had to deal with geese, you know. Geese are jerks. You know, they say everyone in Canada is so friendly. Then you meet the freaking geese and the moose. The moose aren't any better. Moose are also jerks. The moose have the annoying habit of being big. You know, and that's just... Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so we are getting here. And I'm going to have to craft up some more powered rails. How am I... Okay, fire resist is about out, which is fine. Alright, we're going to have to set up shop here for a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and drink a potion. Alright. Cool. I would like some gold blocks and some redstone, I think. And do I... Oh, okay, hang on. Alright, and some sticks. Yeah, that's going to be important here. Sticks. Alright. Let's craft ourselves powered rails. That's hopefully enough. I mean, it may not be, but hopefully it should be pretty close. Okay, where's my axe? Alright. That would have been a little bit annoying if it had gone in the fire. Oh, I didn't even see that box there. I'm really glad that didn't go in the fire. That one would have been... If I had lost that box to a fire, I'd have been really cranky. Okay, I know. Your world is on fire. It's all fire. Everything here is fire. It's just all the fire. Okay. We're going to be changing that. But, alright, where am I at? Oh, yeah, here. Okay. Where'd that guy go? Okay, hi. Once I get all this rail in, there won't be space for these magma cubes to spawn. Because, just like slime, they require a 3-block empty space to spawn, and they don't have it. Alright, so here we go. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, that's not what goes there. All right. Okay, this one goes. Yeah, like I said, I didn't make the sides the same, so they stop in different places, which is a little bit annoying, but it's okay. Ow. Why am I in so much pain? It's because I walked into all of the magma cubes. Like, all of them are over here. So many magma cubes. Could you, like, not be over here? That would be awesome. Yeah, this is going to be one of those things that... If only I had frogs over here, I'd be getting so many frog lights from this. Okay, I would like to also not die. So give me just a minute to enjoy this delicious carrot. Hope you all are all enjoying delicious carrots as well. Okay, great. Oh, man. So much pain and suffering is happening here today. I mean, we end up with pain and suffering here a lot because you have to watch me try to actually build stuff. But still, that might have been a little much. All right, so that goes there, and then we get into this chunk where we are now all powered rails. Okay, we're working our way through all of this fire. 2, 3, and then powered rail this way. Oh, okay. Nope, we're getting there. It's gonna be a hot mess for a little while, but we're getting there. Also, I should probably fill this. No. Why is this stupid? Okay, so that goes there, and then these go here. Okay, that's why it's stupid. All right, no, we're good. Taking all the stupid with me. All right, we're good. Oh, and now I don't have it. Okay, no. Where did that come from, and why aren't you dead yet? Ah, there he is. I really hope he didn't blow up my truck, but we're gonna, oh, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Where did that ghast go? Oh, where did our ghast friend go? Oh, where can he be? I want to shoot him in his big ghast face. Oh, where can he be? Did he despawn? Did he shoot me and then despawn? Oh! The silliness of it all. Alright, anyway, I was in the process of placing a redstone block right there. Okay. 2, 3. Alright. Alright, so because things are going to get funky here in the middle, let's do this side over here. Okay. These guys hit hard. Harder than they should. They're not nearly as nice as they claim to be. Alright. Okay, and alright. Alright, so yes, we are definitely placing so much rail. honestly, I think we're going to, looking at the time, I said I don't think I'm going to get to the full farming goodness in place today, but we're definitely going to make some progress. That's good. Heck, and I am out of rails. All right, so I'm going to have to make at least 3 more stacks. All right, cool. How's my... Oh, I should, you know, fire resist up before I start crafting a bunch of stuff again. All right. Okay, so we need that. Oh, I'm going to need my crafting table. Okay. And that's why I sort of ran out. Okay, because I had inventory space issues. Common for me, but still. Hard rails, going to need more than that. Okay, more powered rails. Awesome. I think I'm going to need a few more than that. Okay, so we grab some more gold. And that should do it. Okay. I hope that's going to be enough. It may not be, but there's always hope that it will be enough. Okay. All right, so let's slap that back in there. Oh, I should... Let's see. Let's grab some more potions out while I'm here and not getting killed. Okay. Again, you know, useful, this whole not dying thing. I should try it more often. Oh, actually, let's also give myself a little bit more inventory space. I'm just wasting potion duration here, but that's... Oh, no. He killed my shulker. All right, that's... And lots of things. That's bad. All right. What part of no? No. That silly gas. Ow. There you go. Okay, that wasn't ideal either. All right, where did that gas go? I mean, he's still... Oh, there he is. Hi. All right, no. That's not how this is going to work. But I would rather fight him up here rather than... All right, you know what? I'm bad at this. I am so bad at this. Okay. Hi. All right. You know what? Okay. Oh, did I? I did. Okay. No, you don't get to... Oh. Okay, well, I was being chased by a flaming Enderman, which is always fun. Great. So what do I have? All right. Let's put the rails box down for a minute. All right. So we'll put the sticks in there because that'll be good. Let's... Since I did just happen to accidentally get another music disc. Awesome. Let's head back here to the fortress and see how much of my stuff is still around here. All right. Ick. Sure. Do I have a shulker box that has any room in it? This one, maybe. No. No. I think we had established this before. That this is a nope. Okay, what is with all the ghasts all of a sudden? No, we're so full of ghasts. Okay. There was another one. There is another. I don't know where it went, but I would really hope that it not break more of my stuff. Okay. Oh, everything's on fire. So much fire is happening here. All right. Okay, so this is going to come this way. Right? Yes. Oh, man. The ghasts, man. So many freaking ghasts. This isn't even their favorite hangout. This is just... Alright. Okay, so this is going to go here. It's, wow. Okay, I really do need to dump some more stuff in a shulker box. Okay. That can go... No! Let me pick up my shulker box first, and then we can wage war, okay? That's not how this is gonna go. You stop that. Ugh. Okay. How we doing? We're still fireproof, so that's awesome. Silly gas blowing up my track. That's not nice. Speaking of mobs that are jerks, ghasts are definitely high up on that list. Okay. Turns out middle clicking and right clicking are two different actions, and they do different things, and yeah. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna run track this way. Okay, so this is where things are gonna get a little bit funky, and that's fine. Okay. What I'm going to need to do is when we get to the end of this, this is where the track is going to start going up towards the kill chamber. Okay. Oh, maybe kill chamber sounds a little bit too violent. It's the excessive hugs chamber. Maybe that it's the place where the mobs are going to get excessive hugs. Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm now able to be on fire again. Great. All right. Yeah, this is the other good thing is ghasts won't be able to spawn on this platform either. So long term, it might be good to actually cover this thing up. Just put a glass roof on it. All right. Okay, so there we go. And yes, that big pyramid of fire is going to have to go. It's fine. We're all fine here now. All right. So what I'm going to do here is watch that guy plummet, which is cool. I like watching mobs plummet. All right. So what I'm going to need is, let's grab a handful of these. Those ghasts, man. Okay, I hope I picked them up and they didn't despawn just as I got there. That would have been really annoying. Likely, but also really annoying. All right, so these are going to come up this way. All right, so the spawn area up here, or the killing chamber up here, is right here. We're looking at Y119. Okay, 119. So that's good to know. So we're gonna get this action started, and all right. So I think, let's see. Okay, so that's as far as that's gonna go because of where this is at. Okay. Yeah, this is all going to need to be powered and stuff anyway, so all right. So let's go ahead. I need to loop around, and then we start back up here. Okay, so this goes like that, and then this goes up here. So let's get all of this up to, so 1.9. Oops, that's fine. That's fine. That can go away. Oh, this is going to be a long way up. And unfortunately, this is going to be one of those where it's just going to take ridiculous amounts of powered rails to do this, but that's okay. Honestly, what might be good here, one is having more. Well, I don't need the blocks right now. Okay, so we're going up to 119, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, no. Where'd you go? All right. No. Where is that silly ghast? Where did he go? He was shooting me from someplace over here? Ow. Carrots would be nice, thanks. You know what? I've got enough people shooting at me. I don't need you doing it too. Alright, where'd the gas go? Oh, where did it go? Is it still around? Are we full of weirdness at the ghast sound? I think it despawned. Lovely. Okay. Okay, we're good, I guess, for now. I don't mind the blazes shooting at me. As long as I still have my fire resist, they're not going to be able to touch me. Okay. Yeah, this whole stack is just going to be a pain. But that's okay. We'll get things where they need to go. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so up we go. What's sad is I'm probably making it easier for ghasts to spawn on this staircase, but that's probably fine, I guess. All right. We'll get there. It's just a long way up. All right, so I need to go to 119. Okay, that blaze, it can go blaze somewhere else. All right, there we go. I don't need that blaze being all blazy here. All right. All right, so we are definitely getting close. Actually, what is this? What is this one at here? 330 minus 336. Okay. Okay, so we've got a little bit of room. I don't know why I occasionally get a ghost armor stand in there. I wonder if there's a mod or something that I've got that's doing something weird. All right. All right, so we need to get up. Oh, yeah, that room is totally filled with, right, because that's a basalt delta. Awesome. Oh, that room's going to be fun when I get back up there. It's going to be so exciting. Okay. Right. So do I want to loop here and go back? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. All right, so we'll just loop up this way and take it back up. I think there's going to be a little bit of adjustment I'm going to have to do for the actual killing chamber when I get up there. But I think this will be okay. All right, so. Whoa, hello. Okay, that's spicy, and I would like it to not be, please. Thank you. Okay, well, that's just going to burn out all of my torches, but cool. All right, well, that's... We'll just let that go for a while. I'm glad I still had some fire resist potions on me. I wasn't worried about drinking new ones because obviously I was not dealing with blazes anymore, so why would I need fire resist potions? Okay, we are almost up at the level we need to be at here, so oops, that's wrong. All right, I think what I'm going to do here, I do need to go to the bathroom, but I don't want to. I'd really rather not waste my fire resist potions, but I don't think I'm going to be able to wait. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop in here real quick where it's nice and safe. And I will be right back. Sorry, guys. I'm prepping a machine to kill a constant flow of your friends. You might want to avert your eyes. Your pretty, pretty pink eyes. You have such pretty eyes. Lost in your eyes. No, I must kill all of your friends. Sorry, it's not personal, but this is what is going to happen. Okay, I am back. I forgot which side I was coming out of. Okay. That's fun. All right, so Anyway, this has been an adventure. All right, so we're going to have to come through here with all of these flamey people. Hi. All right. No. No, no. That's just not allowed. Sorry. All right. Yeah, no, they don't seem to care. Not even a little bit. All right, so we'll get a little extra light in here. I don't know that it's going to matter, but we're going to have it anyway. All right, cool. So this is going to be a thing. Now, let's get down to... We'll get back down there. What are we doing on... Okay, 4 minutes. Cool. So I need to give myself a little extra headroom here. Okay, and things will spawn there, which is fine, I guess. All right. Yeah, because what we're going to do, right, we'll have powered rails. This will loop around this way, and then powered rails go down. Which I don't have any powered rails because of reasons. Namely, I have been using them all reasons, which are probably the best reasons, if I'm going to be honest with you. All right, so I guess we're going to have to craft up a bunch more powered rails. Sure. Sure. We can do this. Yeah. Maybe not that much. Okay, this box is going to become a mess in a hurry, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. All right, powered rails. Awesome. All right, that will work. That I am going to need the block, but we'll worry about that later. Because, yeah, I'm going to have to, surprisingly enough, power all of this nonsense. All right, so yeah, we'll be coming out of here. And I'll figure out the kill chamber in a little bit. But let's go ahead and put a redstone block right here. Okay. All right, and we'll just power rail coming all the way up this way. All right. Yep. This will all make sense at some point in the future. Okay. It's like, I know I can place this block here. Can I place this block here? All right. Let's go there. Woohoo! Oh yeah, this is the life or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think if I take that one out, that goes there, and then I should be able to power that. Yes. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think, let's see, I think that'll work this way. Yeah, we're fully powered up there. That's great. And of course, we're 1 short. Well, actually, we might be able to cheat this. Let's see, if I put redstone right there. Oh, it doesn't power this one. Well, that's sad. All right, so we'll just... All right, that's fine. We'll do it this way. That'll go there. So I'm going to have to put in 2 blocks anyway. We'll put them here because it'll look cooler. Yep. That's the level we're at now. We're putting blocks in places because they look cool. All right, so cool. So that's going to go that way. This one. Ow. I don't want to be on fire. I did not consent to that. No, no. You keep your flaminess to yourself. That is not what we're here for today. Anyway, I hope you all are having a day. It's going to go there. This one is going to go here. This one is going to go into my inventory. Nope. Nope, it did not. Awesome. All right, cool. So this is going to go up like so. All right, so that'll go up like that. So let's go ahead and build ourselves another staircase to the sky. It's, you know, again, safety third or something. So the hope and dream here is that I don't end up with ghasts destroying this rail as I go up. Of course, what I should do too, since I know where the powered rail needs to go, let's go ahead and get it in place. All right, let's put those next to each other. Okay. And I hope I have enough blocks in my inventory to do this. It would be really annoying to have to stop and get more blocks. It's not that I don't have them, it's just annoying. All right. Oh, okay. We're getting there. I said this was going to be farm prep, but we're actually making good progress on the farm itself, so we'll see how well things go once we get the rest of this in place. But yeah, see, if I wanted to cover that whole thing in glass, how much glass would I need? Because it would be 16 times 3, which is what, 30? No, 32 is times 2. So it'd be a 48 squared, which is a big number, and I don't have a calculator. No! Silly haste beacon. I can do it. I can make it onto this one. Yeah! Okay. All right, all right. We're fine. We're totally fine. And whoa, okay, we're less fine. Anyway, so yeah. 48 squared is a big number. And that's how much glass we would need. So all right. What I should do is actually open up a little bit to the side just so I can see. Just so I can see where everything is, you know. I want to make sure that, okay, I'm turning around in the same spot. That's going to be over here, so cool. Right. All right, so that turns around right here. Awesome. And then we're coming back up next to each other right this way. Cool. So, yeah, this will be fun. Okay. Now I am going to have to split them apart again when I get up to the top, but that's going to be a really trivial thing to do. All right. Okay, nice. So basically they're all going to come in right here. I'm Oops, no, I want that to be on the stone. Okay, so this goes in here. Now we, oops, pick blocked the wrong block. That's cool. Redstone goes there. Again, with the whole pick blocking the wrong block. Right. At some points, we will consider this progress, but... Alright, so this goes up here like so. This block needs to go away because it's just in my way. Oh, alright. Nice. That's not where that goes. Okay. Do I have enough powered rail to do that? Probably not. So let's go ahead and craft up at least one more stack. All right. This should be fine. Okay. Yeah, because if I can get one more stack of powered rails here, we should be okay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get a full stack, but... Okay, I'm wrong. I definitely made a full stack. Shiny. All right. Well, I can live with that. All right, so let's go ahead. That goes back in the bundle. And down we go. Okay, and down we go. Hopefully all the way down would be handy. Okay, so once we get down to the bottom, well, we're not quite ready to take that beacon down yet. I keep looking at it. It's like, you know what? I want to take that beacon down. But we're not there yet. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to block this off so that magma block or magma cubes and stuff like that don't jump into the farm. Oh, okay. I mean, that's not horrific. But we're definitely going to have to do something here, so. All right. Well, okay. Let's be sure. Oh, fire resist has 10 seconds left. Let's. Oh, and that gassed. Oh. Did not get it. Okay. Hang on. We're going to go shoot down this gas before he shoots us down. You know, now that you can ride happy ghasts, anyone think it would be cool to be able to stand on top of a regular ghast? Just me? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we've got some gas damage here. We gassed some. Okay. So cool. I think what I'm ow. Right. Little guys. Stop being all existing, little guys. All right. Yeah, we'll have to do something to keep that stuff sorted out. But all right. The other thing I'm going to have to do is get the mine carts so they drop down right on these spots right here. But that's something I can do from up top. All right. Well, then let's... Yeah, see, we're getting a lot of magma cubes that are... One, smacking me in the face, which is mean. But yeah, they're all jumping in from these blocks and stuff over here, which... That needs to not be a thing. All right, so A little bit more digging, but it's all right. Okay, so yeah, so there's some of that needs to go away. Okay. All right. Lovely and stuff and things. Okay, so all right, yeah, we're gonna have lots of extra cleanup that's gonna have to happen. Also, I need to be sure that all of the rails are still here, so I think they are. Okay, which is good. Ow. It's gonna be so much ow, don't jump on me. On the top of this is gonna have to be spawn proof. So yeah, it could be glass on top. I mean, it'd be glass on the sides could be fun too, but all right. Really? Yeah, just every once in a while something blocks my shots, and you know, that's not ideal. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get back up to the top and let's figure out the kill chamber. I said we've got some time, or at least what the minecart flow is up here. So we're gonna have to do some additional digging and stuff to get the minecarts where they need to go, but this should be at least fairly straightforward. So how I want to do this, it's going to be a little funky, I think, but so we're about the center. So I want to drop minecarts down here at, what is this? 288 minus 336. 288, which would be this way, minus 336. So that's going to be over that way somewhere. So yeah, I think the next step actually is going to be to get the kill chamber in place. So let's figure this part out. Also, I need to be able to get into the chamber. So I need to be able to get in from, was it this way? Yeah, from over here. Right, without getting run over by a minecart. Which I think I can do, because I think, well, no, we're going to be dropping minecarts down here, so I can walk around and then in. Okay, cool. So let's see. So if I'm coming in this side, I'm going to want these to drop mobs in here. So let's trace out a little bit of track and figure out what this is going to, how this is going to work. Because what I was wanting to do is have the minecart come by. Yes. Okay, I think I see what I'm going to do. It just means I'm going to need to stand a little bit lower, which is okay. So here's what I think is going to happen. Is we're going to bring the track this way. Okay. So something like this. All right. I'm going to have it eject into, let's see, do I want them both ejecting into the same spot? I mean, I guess they could. So, or at least roughly the same spot. So, okay. Box here. All right, so what I'm going to need is not quite so many powered rails. That would be great. And I need an activator rail. Actually, we need a couple of activator rails, but that's fine. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this. We'll have it eject off to this side, right into, let's say they eject down to here. Down one more. Okay. Because I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that. It's this one that's going to be tough. Right. Oh, actually, if I come in underneath it, it should be okay. So if this goes this way and we turn and we activate a rail right like that. Okay. And then this guy comes around here. Right, like so. Okay. Okay, and then we activate a rail right here. All right. And then that should work, right? Okay. And what I'll do is I'll put some powdered snow right here so that everything will eject into it. And then should hopefully sink down because nothing will be wearing boots. Okay. And then this will have to then turn around and head back this way. Okay. So this one will come back here, which, box, thank you. Hi, we're going to have more of this stone and stuff. It's going to be cool. Yeah. So this will then run back this way, which I think I can, oops, I can't turn obviously with the powered rails, but let's see if I make those redstone blocks, because I'm not going to care, right? This isn't something I have to turn on and off. I just need stuff to eject out. So if I put that there, and again, activator rail goes like so. Okay, sadly it doesn't. All right. I was hoping that it would pick up the power there, but it didn't, so that's fine. All right, so I'm going to have to set up a way in over here. Okay, which is fine. So I come in and they'll be down here, and I'll worry about the kill chamber and stuff later. Okay. So then this will come out that way, and we'll get all of the rail going over there. Awesome. And then this one will cycle back around to the other side. All right. That's cool and stuff. Right. So let's get some more of these. Now, one of the things I need to think about is collecting the minecarts. Right, the minecarts will come in here. They'll drop off their passengers, victims. Right, right. So they'll drop them off, and then the minecarts will head back. Now, what I'm thinking, to avoid some minecart compression, where the minecarts stack up and then cause some problems, I think what I might do is, what if I were to, rather than have it turn like that, this one could jog over, I suppose. We'll have them drop into stuff over here. Okay, let's change this. Okay. We'll make this work. So basically what's going to end up happening is we'll jog over here a little bit. Okay, so let's get some regular rail. Okay, and we're out of regular rail. Cool. No, we're fine. Everything's great. How about a box I can put stuff in? All right. So this would go this way. All right, yeah, this'll work. Eventually. Yeah, no, this is gonna be cool. We'll have all the coolness happening here. It'll be great. Oh, nope, that should stay there. This will come over here. This will not be that. At least not that way. All right, and now we're going to take our activator rails. They're going to go here and here. Oh, they should be always on. Okay, so we'll just stick them on redstone blocks. All right. All right, so we're going to be ejecting. We're going to be ejecting the mobs into that space right there. And then everything else will slide out this way into some minecart collection systems. All right. Yes, I think I see what I'm doing. You know, every once in a while, I think I know what I'm doing, and I'm kind of scared about that. But hey. All right, yeah, so we'll come through. They'll get ejected to either side. And then, right, they'll get ejected down into this hole, which said if I put powdered snow right through here, they should just sink. At least I hope that'll work. And yeah. All right. And then collection stuff. Now, unfortunately, I do not have anything that I need, or everything that I need anyway, to do the collection stuff. Like cactus would be good, right? I've got my redstone box, so I've got some hoppers and things, but I don't have the rest of it. And yeah, so and then the plan is we'll come in from the drop area down there, and we'll do stuff. Okay. Nice. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll just collect all the minecarts into a little bit of a buffer, and then we'll eject them every second or so, something like that. And so it'll eject a new minecart, which will then head out, so that we've got the minecarts running at a fairly steady clip. Okay. I do want to look down here real quick. Obviously, we've got a lot of fire that's going to have to get put out, torches that'll need to get cleaned up, a beacon that's going to have to go away. But all in all, I don't think this is going to be too bad. All right, so yeah, we'll have to figure out the some other stuff here too, but we are going to be dropping. We're going to drop the mobs right down onto here. All right, and I think what I'm actually going to do is put a slab there as well, but that's I'll deal with that in a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll have powdered snow here, drop them onto a slab, which this actually will then end up being a hopper, and we can slicey dicey, and hopefully everything will work. In fact, right, I might even need to be at this level or on a slab myself. we'll see. Okay, I've got some stuff I can do with that. But all right, all right. So far things are going okay. That's the hope. All right, so let's go get. I'm going to need to get some cactus, and I'm going to need to get. I think I've got enough stuff in my redstone box to deal with the dispensers and the hoppers and to build a clock. So, all right. So let's meander over this way. Yeah. Because this is where the vines are to get down here. All right, so let's see. I need to go that way. All right, so hey, this has been a thing. I was expecting just to do the preparation, but we might actually get the mechanics working today, which would be really cool. I believe I'll have to double check. I think I've got powdered snow in my ender chest, so we should be. I hope we should be okay there. Oh, hey, I didn't land in the portal. Okay, no, we're good. Everything is gonna be great. Can't go that way. Oh, righty then. All right, so let's see now. We're gonna need some stuff. Is it cactus? I think I have cactus here. I'd really rather not have to go all the way back to my base to get some. Or to my, I mean, obviously I'm at my base, but oh yes, okay. I only need 2, so that should be fine. Hang on, I'm gonna grab another shulker box. Since I had one that just got destroyed, that was not quite what I had in mind. You know what I mean? All right. So yeah, so we'll just grab another shulker for stuff. Let's see, what else am I going to need here? Oh, what do I want to build the floor out of? Oh, I should also make sure I've got powdered snow in here. Excuse me. Yes, I do have a little bit of powdered snow, which is good. That should be enough. Okay, and do I want to build this out of, I've got a bunch of slabs. I don't know that I need a bunch of slabs, but we'll grab those. Okay, and then of course all of the spawn proofing will need to get done. And we'll do that at a separate time. Okay. For now, let's just get this action going. Okay. Don't need that. Sweet. Do I have, you know what? Well, I've got blackstone and stuff. That'll be fine. I've got stuff I can do slabs and things out of. I do want to bring in a little bit of glass. Since I'm here and before I leave, and that would be awkward to need it and not have it. Let's grab some glass. All right, fine. We'll go thematic with some red glass. Why not? I've got a lot of magenta, but that's not going to be the thing I need here. Yeah, that not so much. All right. Let's see. anything else I'm going to need while I do this? I guess. I think I've got dispensers. Let me double check. Yes, I think I've got dispensers. I've got iron, I know, for minecarts. I've got chests. All right. I also have some wood. We should be fine. We should be fine. So let's head back out to the Blaze Farm, or soon to be Wither Skeleton Farm, and we'll see how this goes. So the nice thing is I'll be able to get some Wither Roses in places, so that'll help sort of keep it to Wither Skeletons, but I don't have that many, so hopefully as the farm starts to spin up and as we start to spawn-proof some of the areas and things like that, we'll be able to have other things happen. Be able to get more Wither Skeleton skulls, get more blaze, or get more, we can spawn more withers, right? We've got all sorts of things we can do. All right, so what I did not bring is anything to plant this cactus on because I am a moron. Right? Can I put cactus on? Nope. Way to go, me. That was awesome. All right, so where am I? I think I'm close enough. Let's go this way. We're actually closer to my my ancient city than we are to anything else, so we'll go there. Yeah, it's over here by the Froglight Farm. Yeah, right there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, fortunately, my frogs are eating well, which is good. Happy for the frogs and all of the frog lights. You really should avoid any food that makes your poop glow. But hi. How are you? Anything interesting? Not really. But okay. I mean, I could have just dug up some dirt from there, I guess. That would have been fine. But hey, we're here. I've got a base. We'll just rifle through my storage. I'm sure I've got some sand in here somewhere. Which is actually what I need, so I hope I have sand. I might not have sand. That's right, because you can't plant cactus on dirt. You have to plant it on sand. Ugh. And, well, fudge. Do I just happen to have sand in anything here? All right. You didn't see this. No. You didn't see me just teleport over here. That would have been weird. All right. So I know I've got sand here, so let's grab some sand. Or at least a sand block. That's all we need. Sand over here. All right. We'll grab a couple just in case I decide to use two. You know, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. Jeez. All right. No, we're good. Everything's good. We're totally great, and all of the. I know the waypoints are annoying. I'll clear those out in a second. All right, and since we're already going crazy, we'll just teleport here. Okay. Wonderful. All right, waypoints can go away. All right, and we can just pretend that didn't happen. All right, so here we go. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I want to try it this way first. Like if I put the cactus here, right? Right, the cactus goes there, and then here, I'll just put a block on top of that. Okay. And then I think, oh, I need an ender chest. Okay. Let's try to find a spot where I can go where I'm not going to be, not going to be in my own way. I know that's hard, but oh, it's down there a ways. All right. All right, so hoppers. Awesome. So what I want to do is so the mine carts are basically going to go out here. Oops, that way. So I think I can do this way, right? So if those go like, they can point like that. And right, and I can put chest. We'll do a double chest. I'm not entirely sure how many minecarts we're going to have, but I think that'll be fine. And then we'll get some of this glass. Okay. All right, so the minecarts will just go right through here. Oh, except I need them to turn. Right. Nah, we'll just do 2. It'll be fine. Okay. All right, we'll just do it that way with 2 of them. Okay. Dig all of this nonsense out. All right, so sand. 1 goes here. 1 goes there. Wait, cactus. All right. And then, obviously, these hoppers are going to have to point a different direction, which is fine. All right, hoppers. There we go. So we'll send them off like that. That should be cool. All right. So now these can go into chests that are down here. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, so we'll send them to chests this way. All right. This might actually simplify some of the redstone for me, so I don't mind this too much, actually. All right. So what we're gonna do? Hey, how's it going there, Fallen? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Let's grab our dispensers. All right. So what I'll do is we'll just take a dispenser, pointing up on each side here, right? Like so. Oops. Hi. I need to be able to get under there so I can place some hoppers. See somebody with a quality thumbnail, and yet you ended up here. I am shocked. No, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a fabulous day. All right, so that'll go up that way. Doing good. Excellent. All right, cool. So now, so this will work. So we'll get the, yeah, we'll get all of the good stuff happening here. Like that. All right. Nice. And then so what I need to do here then is get a clock going and some other fun stuff. So what is going on? I am working on what I hope is a fairly reasonable Enderman farm. How reasonable it's going to be is up for debate, but it's I'm hoping it's going to be fairly reasonable. So I've spent some time flattening out a fortress, and I still have some spots where I've got some dead rail. All right. Fire spread is off, so that's probably leftover ghast damage because ghasts are just dumb. Ghasts are stupid. I don't like ghasts. But yeah, right now I'm leaving the fires burning because they're helping to keep it spawn proof. But I'll put them all out before or once I'm ready to get things really chugging. Okay, so we are gonna run stuff this way. So the idea is this Bedrock? No, this is Java. I have fire spread off. Just the game rule set up. So it's turned off. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I've got these two happy little guys. All right, so basically what I could do is I could just set a hopper minecart, or a hopper clock that will just alternate. So like every couple of seconds, you know, chunk that one goes, chunk that one goes, right? Just back and forth. Yeah, I think that'll work. That'll be simple and not too crazy to do. So let's go ahead and make some space here so we can get this all set up. Yeah, no, I don't play Bedrock very often. It's on there a little bit just to test out a contraption I had built, but I've got so much garbage in my inventory. All right. Where is my garbage shulker box? That one. That one looks sort of like garbage. Okay, maybe that was a little bit insulting to the thing, but that's okay. Oh, you know, sometimes. All right, so yeah, I think the idea here is, right, that's going to be that. Okay, so this can come out. All right, cool. So that's going to be the drop chamber, hopefully. We'll see how well things get ejected, but it should be okay. All right, now, so that's the thing. Let's go ahead and get our redstone clock going. Oh, what would be nice would be to have... Oh, good, I have sticky pistons. Whew. That kind of scared me there for a minute. All right. Sticky pistons. Yeah, we'll do this here. So this will go like that. It'll go like that. Redstone. Need the redstone block. Hi, I need redstone block. You go here, please. All right. All right, let's get it back under here and get all this stuff. Get all of our redstone wired up. Okay, that comes out. Piece goes there. Right, that needs to not be a block. Cool. Technically, I don't need to fill in any of this down here, but it's nice just to be sure that oh yeah, the block is there and it's not doing something silly. What do I think about the copper update? I love it. I love it. Lots of good stuff. I've got copper golems sorting my main storage back at my base, which is fabulous. And it was so nice. That's not the comparator. Yeah, so it's been good. I mean, I'm not a huge... I mean, I don't use a lot of copper just in general to build with, but I've been very happy with a lot of the stuff that's come out of it. You don't like it because they added copper armor? And the community wanted emerald armor. I don't know what community you're talking to, but the community I've been in has never once mentioned copper or emerald armor. Not to say you're wrong or anything. That's just not what has been showing up in said the communities I've been in. Yeah, I honestly, let's see. That's probably too much. Okay, 8's probably what I want. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Grab another couple out of there. All right, I think that's enough. Yeah, that should be good. All right, we'll go with that. But honestly, I don't think either of them matter, whether it's copper armor or other armor, because how many people are actually going to use it? Well, that is the question. I think the answer to that is not that many. It'll be nice as an early game thing, but that goes there. All right. Cool. So basically, this is going to be a little bit silly, but that'll go there. And then there. I think actually maybe what I should do. How do I want to do this? I might not have given myself enough room here, so now I'm feeling silly. Let's do it this way. Let's just grab some dust. It'll be, if I put some dust right here, I'm facing that way. Okay, so that goes, triggers, all right. Well, this is just dumb, but okay. So that'll go there, and that'll click, and all right, yep. It would have been nice to have that be a little bit more, oh, that can't go there. Have that be a little bit more symmetrical, but yeah, it's no big deal. Except that can't go there. Okay. Good move, me. Yeah, I may have to move this whole thing back. Gonna lurk. Nice. All right. Well. All right. Well, then let's see how am I gonna do this then. All right. Do I want to? I think to make this a little bit easier, I think I will just move this back a couple of blocks. It's going to be probably just excess redstone and stuff, but turns out I have enough now, so we should be fine. I made a bunch of redstone to deal with some other things, so right to get all the rails up there, and I've got extra, so we should be fine. Okay, so this was 8, something like that. All right. All right, so that's going to go here. That said 8. All right, cool. All right, let's get all of this put back together because silliness. At least these clocks are easy to build. You know, Etho built an easy clock. That goes there, that goes there. All right, nice. So we'll just bring some blocks this way. All right, now I've got a little bit more room I can work with. All right, so this will go like so. I can drop some dust here. Can I do it this way? I might have to. I might have to go like so. I think I need more repeaters. Do I have more repeaters? Oops. I don't, but I have stuff to. Do I have stuff to make repeaters? Oh, I might not. Well, that would be awkward. That would be very awkward. Okay. Yeah, so. Okay, I think I can do it this way. So, nope, 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 that's not. All right, well, some here, I'll get my redstone back. And, okay, I've got repeaters. Awesome. Okay, and now, yes. Oh, I remember how redstone works sometimes. Okay. So we'll just... Oh, actually, I won't even need the target blocks. Oh, that'll be handy. Okay, because now I can... Oops, let's do this. Because now I can take this redstone right into the thing, like that. Go. And it's a little quiet, but you can hear those click. All right, so yeah, so if I were to take a couple of minecarts and throw them in there, they should just bounce out and do a thing. All right. All right, so if I do that, let's do the same thing over here. All right, so we're going to have a lot of extra digging and stuff to make this all happen, but that's okay. And we've got a haste beacon, so it should be fine. All right, so let's test this. Oops, wrong. That's the wrong thing. Sorry. All right, and hang on, I want to clean some of my inventory out so I have room to do this, because minecarts are, they don't stack, and that's annoying. All right, so if I put a minecart here, it'll try to eject, and it should. Okay, there it goes. Wonderful. All right, and then let's just double check this side over here. It should behave the same way. That, right, should go over, and then boom. And then eventually pop out. Okay, wonderful. All right, well, we've made some semblance of progress. I'm not sure how much progress, but some. All right, the good news is all of that's going to be doing its thing, which is awesome. We'll have to make some more minecarts and stuff, get them into the chests and stuff. But I want to come in here. Let's get. I had some glass. Where did I have glass? Where did I put that red glass? You know, the glass that I had here. And I had in a box. Where did I put it? I had like a stack of it. Did I just throw it out into a... All right. Now I feel really silly. Where did it all go? Oh, there it is. I just can't see it. All right. Because glasses are cool. All right, so what I'm going to need, let's get the powdered snow out. And we're going to do this last little thing here. So we're going to put powdered snow there. Yeah, the Endermen have to be able to eject into there. So that's going to have to be clear. This can be like that. I can put some glass in right through here, just to be sure that nothing will eject out where I don't want it to. All right, so yeah, okay. Good deal. So I think we're in a good space here. Obviously we're not done yet, but we're getting closer. But it is time for me to stop. But holy mackerel, we got progress. So we should be able to finish this sucker up on Tuesday, which is going to be great. Definitely looking forward to that. I want to give a shout out to all of my supporters today. Fallen, take care. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to my supporters over at Music Free Gaming. You can see them coming up there if you'd like to help support the channel. You can go to musicfreegaming.com to do the thing. Also, I've got new merch up. So the new Selectively Lazy merch is now up. So if you want to check that action out, it's fun and exciting. I think it's going to be good. I think it's good. Next stream is going to be Tuesday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Remember, the United States changes, daylight savings times ends tomorrow morning at like 2 a.m. or something silly, 1:59, I think officially. So yes. So 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Tuesday will be the next stream. Hopefully we'll be able to finish up at least the mechanics of this farm, and that'll be fun and exciting. So be sure to check that out. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.